I am so happy with all the books that we have and all the things that I was able to put together and organize in a way that my daughter will be exposed to all these things. And hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Andrea and I'm a homeschooling mama to an 8-year-old who is in 3rd grade. She's also doing Ambleside Online and this is her year 3. Today I have with me my basket, my morning basket, and I cannot wait to share this with you. How do I use my morning basket? My morning basket is basically all the things that are good, true, and beautiful. And we try to start the day with this. Sometimes I have to mix and match with other subjects, but I find that we have a really good, very quick start of the day with these 3 books. So we start the day with Bible, and since I am not doing following the Ambleside Online Bible study that they suggest, we're definitely not doing Old Testament. We are not doing. I'm not following the Bible right now, because I mentioned that I ordered a Bible for my daughter, a Catholic Bible, and I just found out that Ascension Presents is coming out with a Bible study, a Bible in a year for families. And I believe that they will be following the very Bible that I bought for my daughter. So we'll wait until January when it comes out and we'll start doing that Bible in a year from then. Until then, we are going to continue working on this. In fact, this goes until December 31st. So we're going to continue to use this book, which is Bible Stories in Portuguese, which my daughter reads, and she reads aloud to me. And that's a little bit of Portuguese practice reading along with Bible. We start with this. It's a quick read. The readings are really small, so it's easy. It's easy. We're actually catching up from the summer because she didn't do any reading, so we're currently just finishing up May. She reads 1, I read 2 to 3, and we're moving along. We'll be in June next week. Then we do 1 page of the UCAT, which is a book about the catechism, and it's really simple. There's a question, I cover the question, my daughter tries to answer, and then we answer the question, read here on the bottom, and then the next day there's another one. They're all really quick, short questions. So it takes literally no time to complete this. Really quick, just a few minutes long. And then we move directly to poetry, because I want my daughter to really love poetry. I make it a priority. It is in our morning basket, and it is one of the first things that we do. Then we read the book of saints, the saint of the day. And sometimes we are able to find the saint of the day in this one cute little podcast that we found. And again, it's really short. It's just a page or 2 at the most. So the stories are short. And which reminds me that today we didn't do it because we didn't get around to do our morning basket today. Today was a little hectic because she had swim lesson early after lunch. So, and I had things to do in the morning. I had to go and pick up my produce that I have to do every Friday morning. It was a little hectic. Now, this is what we do every single day. Every single day we work on these 4 books. No exception. Every single day we do this. Then we rotate weekly. If you're Catholic, you want to have this book. I cry with the stories. It's so beautiful. It's the Catholic Tales for Boys and Girls. I am in love with this. I hope there's more books like this because I just love it. And this is the read aloud that I do, and I mentioned on my other video where I just love this story so much. I want to read every day, but I can't, or else I'm going to be done in like 3 weeks. That's not the goal. Wonderful book. Then we're alternating. Once a week we do this. Once a week, and then the second day we do the Book of Virtues. Again, just 1 reading out of this book. This book will last us years, many years. And then once a week we work on this book. I've had this book since my daughter was 3 years old. I've been working with social skills with her. And it's so funny because I went back to the beginning, and then I found here Emma, August 30th, 2021. Emma is 3. And then I wrote down in black ink for her the answers. And the answers are so sweet, so sweet. The girl is crying. And then the question is, what do you do? Let me see here. It was so cute. Okay, if you were on the field with her, what would you do? To which she responded, cry with her. Number one, she would cry with her, and then I wrote ha 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 after. And then she said, and play with the kids. So I thought that was really cute. Poor thing. She's like, I'd cry with her, then I go and play with the kids that are having fun. And now she answered, I would comfort her and say, let's go ask them to play. That was Emma's answer at 3 years old and Emma's answer at an 8-year-old. This book is so cute, so cute. I'm glad I have it. I'm glad I saved it, and this is the right time to be using it now that she's in 3rd grade. The other book that we rotate is Anger Management Skills. This is another book that I've had for many years. I don't have a date, but there's her trying to write her name. She was probably 4. How she wrote name, just too cute. We've had this book for a long time now, and we're finally using it. Really good resources. We all have anger. We all deal with anger, and learning how to handle and navigate this big feeling is very important. And the last book of my rotation is the Executive Functioning Workbook for Kids. This book is really good, and it's got 2 different age groups. Exercises from kids 5 to 8 and then 9 to 12. So this is a good book to do when they're younger. We're just doing from 5 to 8 because she's 8. And then when we're done with it, go back and do the 9 to 12. Do it again with the more mature questions and exercises. I think this is going to be a good resource to also be using more than once, because you can. And then lastly, we are doing the Big Life Journal. It's just a little journal. It's simple. It's very elementary, still very elementary, but she is in elementary. So, and we're not doing a whole lot of writing, although she does write in her own. She has a little journal that she once in a while, when she has big feelings, she writes in it. But I am not asking for too much. Then when we're done with this, we do our daily reading, then we do our rotation reading, which is just one of these books that I just showed you. Emma does a read aloud using McGuffey's 3rd Eclectic Reading. We used the 1st Eclectic Reader and the 2nd Eclectic Reader last year. And I use this book in a very simple way. I only expect that she reads the book with her best, most emphatic and expressive voice. So this book, we do 1 lesson a day, and she needs to read it as she would like to be read to. Like I read to her. She needs to have a lot of expression, and I want her to be very expressive with her words and with the emotions that the story is trying to portray. And I love these books. I scored with this book. All my other books are a paper cover, and this one is a hardcover. It smells a little moldy. It's old. It smells old. And that's it. That's what I have for our morning basket. It has been such a beautiful part of our routine of our school, and I really want to keep finding a way to make sure that we're doing all of this together. As I mentioned on my last video, the first day we were able to do it beautifully. The second day we did it beautifully again, and then my daughter started to get tired of school, and there was a little bit more complaining. We got the school done, but it wasn't as pleasant as the first day of school. And then on the third day, I started to alternate things here and there. And then on the fourth day, we were able to do it better, but she started with math. Then we came back and did the morning basket. So I'm still trying to figure out what's the best way to go about it. But we were able to successfully do the morning basket for 4 days out of the 5 last week, which is great. Ideally, we're doing the bulk of the school 4 days a week, and the Friday would be the catch-up day. Read any of the readings that we were able to complete during the week, and finish any math lessons that weren't able to be completed, do our Life of Fred. And I forgot to mention, before we start our morning basket, we start our day praying the rosary. Of course, I don't ask my daughter to pray the entire rosary, so we just do one decade of the rosary, and then we pray. We do a prayer for us, for our school day, for the end of war, and for God to put his love in everybody's heart. So it's been such a beautiful thing. I love my morning basket. I love the routine. I just really love having all of those beautiful, good, and true things as a part of our homeschool. And that's another thing that makes homeschooling such a wonderful experience for our kids, because they get to see all this beauty in the world of scriptures, of God, of poetry, of developing emotionally, social skills, emotional intelligence, all those things, and it's all so valid and rich. So I just wanted to share with you, because it is such a big part of my homeschool now. It's become such a big part of my homeschool, our morning basket. And this year specifically, I am so happy with all the books that we have and all the things that I was able to put together and organize in a way that my daughter will be exposed to all these things, and little by little, she will be learning and growing in all these things that I want her to learn and grow. So thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me. I hope this video has blessed you. And if it did, please give it a thumbs up. Also, remember to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Leave me a comment down below, and I will see you next time. Ciao, ciao.